Hey YouTube, it's Ben here with the 60 gallon, and I've had some folks ask me, how did the channel grow from nothing to over 1,500 subscribers in a relatively short period of time. And I just want to share with you some of the tips, maybe some tips that can help you to grow your channel, and also include some shout outs to some up and comers that I think are going to have a great channel. And at the end, I'm going to have a little giveaway. So there you have it. So stay tuned. Okay, so here's some of my tips for booming your channel, and hopefully these will answer the question of how I was able to grow this channel contest free, or as one person called it, organically. And maybe you can use some of these tips and apply them and grow your channel. My first tip is follow the advice of the American country singer, Mr. McGraw. Always be humble and kind. So realize that there's probably a lot that you don't know. So any advice you give, realize that someone may differ, someone may correct you, and that's okay. That's all part of the learning process. Certainly don't get offended if somebody disagrees with your viewpoints on your videos. If you're very touchy or thin-skinned with people expressing opinions different from yours, then you probably shouldn't post material onto an open forum where you open yourself up to criticism. But, you know, if you don't take it too seriously, have fun with it, and be humble and kind. I mean, I think McGraw's onto something. I mean, he's married to Faith Hill. I mean, he's got to be doing something right, right? All right, so be humble and kind. That would be my biggest tip. Next, engage the people who watch your videos. And what do I mean by that? Respond to their comments, enter into dialogues, help them as best you can. If you can't help them or can't answer their questions, perhaps help them to get to a reference or a source somewhere, like maybe Cichlid forum or someplace like that, or Tank Talk, or someplace where they can get their answers. And but definitely answer the comments and engage your fans, and help them as best you can. I try and help them, and that's crucial. And my next tip is spread the word. Don't be shy about putting about posting your video in numerous locations. And I mean, I'll post my videos on various forums, on Facebook, and very often that'll result in people commenting, coming over to the channel, subscribing, and also, you know, be active in the community. In other words, visit other channels and subscribe to other people's channels. And I don't really, except maybe at the end of my videos, I'll say subscribe and comment and share. I usually don't get into the hey, a sub for a sub, but usually that's the case. You sub somebody, they'll usually sub you back. It's kind of like probably a YouTube kind of a courtesy thing. But at any rate, that's something that I suggest. You know, be active in the fish community. There's a lot of great places to be active. Certainly Tank Talk on Facebook, Cichlid Insanity, Cichlid Nation, Cichlid Breeders, FishTuber. FishTubers is dedicated to people who post on YouTube but are on Facebook. There's Cichlid-Forum, which is a web page that's full of information, and they have blogs where people can talk. So get involved in these things, post, get into conversations, and engage, communicate, interact. You'll make a lot of great fish friends like I have. I consider a lot of these folks out there, you know, Cichlid Madman, Corey Heckler, Evan Alexander, John Hudson, Jay Wilson. I mean, I consider these folks buddies, you know, and we've never met face to face, but we share a strong love for the hobby. And there's a lot of you haven't even mentioned Deon, who says he's my biggest fan. At any rate, there's you make a lot of friends in this hobby, and you share a love for the hobby, and so that's important. And also, you know, I really have this, and that's probably what helps me in my profession, which is sales. I really do have a strong interest in people, and I really am interested in what you're doing in your tank. I'm really interested in that substrate, in that filtration, in why you selected this lighting or that canister. And so a strong interest in others, I think, has been a real plus in building my channel. So those are some tips. I hope you can use them to build your channel. I want to do a quick little shout out here to some up-and-comers that I've noticed recently. Oh, here's one more tip. Don't film your tank unless you're doing a before and after video. Like this is before I added Purigen and this is after. Don't film a dirty tank. Just don't do it. You know, Mom used to say, don't wear that dirty underwear. What if you get in a car crash? Or I still don't know what the heck that means, but I think it has something to do with maintaining an image of being, you know, neat and clean. And one of the things that is a big deal, I think, in this community, is my opinion, is that people are taking good care of their pets. And good care means keeping them in this small room that we keep them in, with fresh air, good food, you know, a clean environment, as opposed to keeping them in a trash can. Okay, so that's just another little point. You know, always try and film at your best, and definitely go into your videos with some idea of what you're going to talk about. Now, that being said, I want to validate some up-and-comers, and just do a little shout out to some guys, and I hope that they watch my video and catch the shout out. By the way, you're seeing a lot of little bubbles. I am just agitating the heck out of the surface of this tank. I have this 1,200 gallon per hour Sun wave maker up there at the top, and you can see what it's doing to the surface. And I've lowered the temperature of the tank, so it's just below 80 now. If you remember, a while back I was coming off of an ick treatment, and so the temperature's gone down, and so the O2 levels of the tank, together with the surface agitation provided by the wave maker and the two outlets of the canister filters that are near the top on purpose, I think I have lots of O2 in this tank now. You don't see too many fish gasping, except maybe for the ones that are being chased or chasing. So a couple quick shout outs, and to those that are trying to grow their channel, Malawi Cichlid Amateur, he's at 203 subs. He's got a lot of content. That's a you know, a 3, 4, 5,000 sub channel disguised as a 203. So let's get him subbed up. Tim Howard, he's at Tim Howard at 259. Let's get him up to over 1,000. Brian Kienzle, up and coming, you know, he's all about fish, 21 subs currently. Cyndia, 2013, 426 subs, all about fish again. You know, I checked out these channels. If they're all about fish, and they're giving it a try, and they're putting content out there. They're trying, you know, and it's decent content. You know, let's give him a shout out. Let's help him out. Dave Aqua World, he's at 295. Dave's Rift, he's at 325. Jason Lewis, he's got 47 subs. Let's get that guy over 100. Deon, my biggest fan, Deon0026, he's at 212 subs. That guy should be over 1,000 subs already. He adds a lot of life, a lot of energy. ADMAC, 536 subs, good content. Corey Hecker, man, I love that guy's tank. Corey Hecker, 543. There's no reason why that guy's tank and what he puts out there shouldn't be over 1,000 subs. Check him out. Efrain Cichlids, he's at 131. Should be over 500 to 1,000 easy. Jeff B, he's flirting with 1,000. He's at 852. Let's get that guy over 1,000. Jeff B. And I got a few more here. Electric Water, she's at 293. Always posting and helping out other YouTubers by sharing their videos. She should be over 1,000 subs for sure. Andino Rodriguez, he's at 108. Let's get that guy over 500. Don Poisson, Poisson, he's at 478. Shout out to you, Don. Cichlids 718, brand new to the game. He's got 9 subs. Let's get him some action. Cichlid City, 75 subs. Darryl, 28 subs. FishKeepersList. FishKeepersList has got some great content. I don't know why he's sitting at 59 subs. So let's get him subbed up. And Frank Wite, W-I-T-E. Frank Wite, he's at 98 subs. Let's get him over 100 today, and let's take him up over 500,000. He's a good guy. He's got some good material. AK Aquatic 22. AK Aquatic 22. And he's about 163 subs. Okay, so there's a lot of guys out there. You know I love you, but your channel's huge, and you don't need a shout out right now, but you know who I'm talking about. And so I didn't mention everybody, but certainly let's give these newcomers a hand. And now, you know, I was talking about growing organically. I'm going to change what I normally do. I'm going to have a giveaway. What I consider my fish mentor and certainly a friend, John Hudson over at KG Tropicals, has come out with a new product, and it is a food, KG Tropicals fish food. And I was looking at the ingredients. The ingredients all look good. Doesn't have any ash. And I'll tell you what. Let's make a video, and let's call it Ben Ochart's 1 million sub contest. That's it. 1 million sub contest. Hey, you got to think big, right? All right, 1 million sub contest. And give a shout out to some up and comers and help them get their subs up, and post your video. And Ben Ochart's 1 million subs contest. And I will go ahead and pick a winner, and I'll send you out this this container here of KG Tropicals premium cichlid pellets. And these are some good sized pellets. It's a 14-ounce container. So there you go. All right, let's help out the community, and let's play a little game. Ben Ochart's 1 million subs. Let's call it Ben Ochart's 1 million subs giveaway. All right, there you go. Let's go with that. All right, guys. Hey, you know you rock. I love you guys for being fans and commenting and entering into dialogue with me. And that's it for now. Thank you so much.
Good star shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church cause your mama says to. Visit grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time.